So here's some things you might have thought or probably done when you were little. Because we all acted a little bit weird and we all did weird things. And to the surprise of our parents, some things were a little bit off the wall. And others were just little things. So here's some things that I used to think that I used to do when I was little. So when I was little, I used to think that when fog came around my house, that that's where the world ended. So whenever my mom would go to work and I would see her car disappearing into the fog, I would literally think that she fell off the face of the earth. Just me? Probably. I used to really hate vegetables. I mean, what kid likes vegetables? But my mom used to make me eat broccoli specifically, and the only way she could get me to eat broccoli was to call them little trees. So I used to call broccoli little trees, and that made it easier to eat. My god sister and I, we used to wish on our birthday cake candles. Every kid does that. But she would wish for things that were really simple, like a new dog and a new skateboard or a new bike or whatever, and she would always get those things. Well, when I would wish on my birthday candles, I wished for telekinesis and being able to shoot cosmic blasters from my eyes and grow crazy adamantium claws, but that never happened, so I kind of stopped wishing on candles. But the thing was, is you can't talk about your wishes, so everything that I would wish for, I would think that one day was going to come to me in my life, and I thought that if I told people that it would never come true, so I never did. And now I told you, and now I'm never going to get adamantium claws because of you. I made up this insane, crazy, thought that if you had a fortune cookie, that you could not read that fortune cookie until you ate the entire cookie, then read the fortune, then the fortune would come true. I used to be deathly afraid of clowns. It's not so much bad anymore, but I used to be terrified of clowns. And I can remember one instance where I was at a kid's birthday party and a clown came out, and I literally ran all the way out of the park and into a neighborhood because I was that terrified. When I was little and I was in Mexico, one time I was swimming in a pool and I was chasing my god sister. Well, when she chased me, I ended up hitting a wall and literally hit my face on the wall and had the top part of my lip in between my two front teeth. It was insane, and there was so much blood, and I thought I passed out because I literally don't remember anything else but being horribly terrified. Horribly terrified. I used to run away a lot. A lot. My mom used to go to work and my dad would watch me when I was little, and he would be doing his own thing, working on his motorcycle or whatever, and I remember the phone ringing and my dad answering it. Well, for some reason, I just wanted to run away, so I opened the door and just started walking down the street. I have no idea where I was going, but it must have been somewhere better. One time in Hawaii, I got swept up by a huge, insane wave that literally sucked me out into the ocean. I thought I was going to die. I once opened a Christmas present early, and my mom's really crazy about Christmas. She loves Christmas, and she upholds all of the laws that Christmas stands for. Well, I got really excited one year, and I opened one of my gifts, and I ended up opening The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64, if any of you guys are gamers. Anyways, I got it, and I would sneak in my room, and I would play, and I would have to hide it. Well, my mom ended up catching on, and I ended up lying to her, huge, crazy, insane stories, just so I could keep this game and I wouldn't get in trouble. Well, long story short, she ends up finding out, and on Christmas Eve, which is where all of our family gathers together and we open our presents, my mom literally made me get up in front of my family and explain the whole situation of why I lied, and I was in tears, and now I have anxiety. Once, while walking through a lake, I stepped on a fish hook and it went through my foot. And it hurt really, really bad. So I would really recommend not getting caught by a fish hook. Like typically you imagine yourself being like a mermaid and getting caught by a fish hook, and I don't know. But I got caught by a fish hook in my foot and it hurt really bad. I used to believe that brown cows actually made chocolate milk, and I believed this for a lot of years, which is kind of bad. But I used to believe that, and then I realized that there were no pink cows to make strawberry milk. So there you go. There's a couple things that I used to think or thought when I was a kid. What did you think when you were a kid? Were there any crazy things? Can you relate to any of the things that happened to me? Probably except for like hitting your face on a wall in a swimming pool. But that's just specific to me. If you have any childish stories you want to share, or anything that you used to think that was really crazy now that you think about it when you were a kid, put them down in the comment box below, and I would love to hear about it. But that's it. Until next time, thank you for watching and being so amazing, and be sure to spread this video around. If you really, really love it, give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, be sure to subscribe. Thank you. Stay mighty.